But the story was Tanner Houck. He throws a Maddox, less than 100 pitches in under 2 hours. Yeah, it's a shutout
49
for Tanner Houck. Red Sox win by the final of 2-0. That is the fastest game since Armando Galarraga went a $144 a few years ago. Fastest game at Fenway Park in 50 years. And you got Sarah Langs and more info on this. An hour and 49, shortest 9-inning game, as I mentioned, since Armando Galarraga back in 2010.
I was on MLB.com, D-Row, and they described it perfectly. It said the headline was Tanner Houck restores order.
Their rotation's been really good.
Oh.
I know Whitlock's dinged up now, but Tanner Houck, listen, that was the rub on the Red Sox this offseason. That's why guys were so
It's been
upset.
one of the biggest surprises.
We sat here and said, why didn't they do more?
A Montgomery or a Yamamoto. However it shook out, they were like a starter away, right? Because you didn't know Nick Pivetta. He's kind of that hybrid reliever for him. The same with Houck, the same with Whitlock. You were trying to say, are these guys starters? Are they hybrid relievers? What do we have here? They've pieced it together and been really good. And Tanner Houck was awesome last night. So Nays wanted to dive in. Let's get after it here. Let's give me a front end.
Nays wants to get.
Yeah, exactly. Because when you profile Tanner Houck, there's not a right-hander alive that wants to see this guy with the east-west, the sinker-slider combination that he has. But you see the low home, the low three-quarter. He can just dominate you with sinker-slider. Pause this real quick. Bring up the first board, his career OPS splits. Like I said, complete domination of right-handed hitters. A 566 from 2020 to 2023. You see in 2024, a 619 career OPS. Versus lefties, he's gotten way better. He has started to incorporate this split to kind of tunnel with his slider, which is pretty unusual. You got to give a ton of credit to Andrew Bailey, the pitching coach for the Red Sox. He's obviously shown these guys you don't have to throw a ton of heaters and heater counts. You can start to manipulate the ball kind of east and west. So let's get back into the tape. So like I said, he's got the two-seam, nasty slider combo to the righties. And last night, his slider was breaking from batter's box to batter's box. There was nothing you could do from a right-handed point of view. And Stephen Vogt didn't have many right-handers in the lineup. He went dominant, left-handed dominant. But this nasty split is playing all day long. You see the bad swings. Watch Estevan Florial right here. We're going to get a steady diet of sliders, and then he's going to put them away with a nasty split finger. Just on top of his game. Like you said, an hour and 49 minutes, complete domination.
That's amazing.
Get back in the car, get home.
I mean, that's like 2 Oppenheimers.
It was really good. We're going to bring up a board here in a second. Just kind of his pitch usage splits versus left-handers.
Look at Matt Dunn.
I mean, obviously, Maddox is one of the best. But on August 31st, 2004, who's the last Red Sox to do it? Oh, 1-5's next door neighbor, Kevin Millar. Clay Buchholz. Clay
had a good career.
When Clay was right,
yeah, dirty.
He'd shove. And Tanner Houck shoved last night. I know he's named Doc Holliday there, but take a look at this. Pitch usage splits versus left-handers. 2023. Just look at the slider split combo. Slider stayed the same, but that splitter usage has gone from 18% to Wednesday night, it was 42%. And bring me up just that observed movement board and blow people's minds. Okay.
Explain this.
Don't overthink it.
Okay.
Okay.
The orange and yellow, if you got one going one way, you got to have one going the other.
Okay.
So if there was one north and south, that's how it's got to play. So the orange is his two-seam sinker. Okay?
Okay.
So imagine the ball running in on a right-hander, 3 o'clock
What's the
style.
blue?
Okay? The blue's his split finger.
Oh.
So his split finger's got some sinker action, so he can technically tunnel his split and his slider, which not a lot of people can do. Do you have it now?
I think I do.
So if one's going this way, I need one going this way. If one's going this way, I need one going this way. Don't overthink it.
You explained it well.
Boom.
Boom.
Pitcher point of view.